These are the most inappropriate messages in kids shows. Big shout out to the richest. All the information about the video will be linked down in the description. And before we begin, I just gotta remind you one more time that you are valuable, you are important, your life does have purpose, and you can accomplish anything you set your mind to if you willing to put the work in each and every single day. But let's hop right into this reaction. Let's get it.
The most inappropriate messages in kids shows. Rude removal, Dexter's Laboratory. For a kids show aimed towards 5 to 8-year-olds, Dexter's Lab pushed its boundaries.
I'm curious. I want to know how many of you guys out there watching have seen or watched any of these cartoons that the narrator is about to mention. I, for one, love Dexter's Laboratory.
It aired an episode about Dexter and his annoying sister Dee Dee mistakenly dividing themselves into rude and behaved versions of themselves. We see Dexter mooning the viewers and Dee Dee giving the finger.
Bro, I don't remember that. I've never remember. I don't remember that.
Blame it on Lisa, The Simpsons. The Brazil Tourist Bureau threatened the makers of the 13th episode of the 15th season of The Simpsons after they displayed Brazil as nothing more than a rat-infested, crime-ridden slum. The creators of the show were actually quite surprised that out of all the countries they parodied, Brazil did not share in their dark sense of humor. One Beer, Tiny Toons. For a light
I've never watched Tiny Toons. This is the first one I've never seen.
Cartoon, the Looney Tunes spin-off made a brash move when they decided to animate the young Toons stealing a beer from their parents. Immediately, they become drunk, grow stubble, hit on their toddler-aged female friends.
What? Bro, I didn't even know this was a thing.
And camp out in dark alleyways. Beauty and the Beach, Pokemon.
See, Pokemon was one that I seen, but I wasn't really into it like that. I wasn't into Pokemon. I wasn't into Yu-Gi-Oh. What was another one? I wasn't into Dragon Ball Z like that. I wasn't into Kids Next Door, but yeah, this was definitely one of them.
To enter a bikini contest. Team Rocket enters the contest as well to prevent Misty from winning. Even James entered the contest wearing an inflatable bodysuit that gives the appearance of fully mature breasts. He taunts the prepubescent Misty by saying, "Maybe when you're older, you'll have a chest like this."
Yo.
Can you say child sexualization? Don't whiz on the electric fence.
Wait, time out. Hold on. Let me go back. Why does everybody in the crowd look exactly the same?
Sexualization? Don't whiz on the electric fence. Ren and Stimpy. The show
I think I've seen a few episodes of this, but it was when I was super young.
Typically goes very far. But in this episode, Stimpy finds a new best friend who ends up destroying Ren's most treasured personal belongings. Ren becomes so outraged that he threatens them both by saying he'll gouge their eyeballs out and rip their lips out of their faces.
I'm gonna tear your eyes out of the socket.
Carrot Blanca, Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny manages to trick Yosemite Sam into locking himself in a prison cell.
Of course, everybody, I don't believe is anybody who's, yeah, most people seen Bugs Bunny, bro. Or at least heard
Yosemite
about it.
faces a rather bulbous cellmate with bulging midriff and pretty pink bunny slippers, gesturing that there's only one bed in their shared cell. The subtlety is out the window once we gaze upon the cellmate's "nobody can hear you" grin. Bugs just sentenced poor old Yosemite to an eternity of prison rape.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Helga's love poem to Arnold in Hey Arnold. We all remember
This was
another
one of my favorite shows as well, too.
Had for Arnold, even though she was also the
Always been mean to my boy Arnold for what?
But only in the heart-wrenching confession of a love poem that she writes for him in her diary do we truly understand just what Arnold does to her physically.
Arnold, you make my girlhood tremble.
Is this show still for kids? SpongeBob SquarePants'
not
biggest
SpongeBob,
realization.
bro. Not Sponge.
There's a reason why 20-something-year-olds still find this show pretty enjoyable.
Bro, I was literally just trying to watch SpongeBob yesterday. The new episodes. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know why.
From Gary catching SpongeBob watching sea urchin porn, to jokes about dropping the soap, and even animating Squidward getting experimental with one of his tentacles.
I remember that scene, bro. I didn't really get that at the time. I saw like you know what I'm saying, like the sea urchins doing their thing. I thought, I don't know. In my kid brain, it was like, oh yeah, he didn't want to watch him. Like he didn't want him to miss out on like the dancing that was going on. But that's crazy that I think about that now. That's actually kind of crazy. And I remember this episode right here too, but I didn't really think anything about that. Bro, that's wild.
There are adult jokes planted everywhere. But can we talk about how the Krusty Krab is in Bikini Bottom? Electric Soldier Porygon.
I don't, what do you mean by Bikini Bottom?
In Bikini Bottom.
I don't know about that one.
Electric Soldier Porygon. Pokemon. When Pikachu blows up some missiles in cyberspace, the animated explosion resulted in strobing red and blue lights. Each Pokemon episode is 30 minutes long, which means that this episode managed to hospitalize a child every 2.5 seconds due to seizures, nausea, dizziness, and blurred vision.
What?
This symptom has now been named Pokemon Shock. Hooker in Toy Story.
What?
We're adding this moment in as a very honorable mention because yes, there was in fact a hooker in Toy Story. Can you see it in this screenshot of the Abomination toys?
It got like the little hook and everything.
This is in fact a hooker.
Yo, big shout out to the Riches. That was definitely surprising. But I think the one that got me the most was the SpongeBob one, for real, because like that's obviously, you know what I'm saying, it's like kind of like adult jokes, but I really did not get that at the time when I was kids. Like it completely flew over my head. But yeah, and the Pokemon one with the tops, that one definitely surprised me. Now, granted, I wasn't, like I said in the video, I wasn't the biggest Pokemon fan, so that's probably why I just never seen that episode. But hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure you go down below, like, comment, subscribe as always. And before I go, like I always say, just remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. So go out and find your passion and work towards your dreams every single day. Never let anyone or anything discourage you. I love you guys, and until the next one, peace.